Hello, this is Harry Paden. I am the host of Paden's Pulpit. Today, Season 2, Episode 29, a special edition. Season 2, Episode 29, a special edition entitled, in all caps, Best Day Ever. Best day ever. Now that's a mighty title. I know many of us, I was married, I have gotten awards, I've been fortunate enough to travel to London, seeing the magnificent Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, the Westminster Abbey, Germany, Nuremberg Castle, Sweden, the land of the midnight sun. I've traveled twice to different parts of China. I went to Chengdu, China, and saw the panda sanctuary with the magnificent pandas. I also in Chengdu, I saw the huge Leshan giant Buddha. Now, when I say giant, this Buddha is built into a mountain and is 233 feet tall. You can only see it realistically from a ferry boat. Up close, you can't, you're looking up like at a massive skyscraper. And in Fuzhou, China, I saw the hot springs. So I've seen some magnificent things. But none of them were my best day ever. My best day ever on Sunday, May 29th, 1970 something. You don't need to know that. Just after midnight, while me and my then girlfriend were watching TV with her sister, Sandra, and Sandra's boyfriend, my girlfriend, Diane, her water broke. Yes, she was pregnant. We called on a landline. That was back in the 1970s. We called the ambulance, and they remarkably, because we were living in Newark, the Baxter Terrace complex. The ambulance arrived within minutes. They wheeled Diane out to the ambulance, and I followed in my car. I was not into religion at the time, but I, like most people, even those who claim not to be into religion, but I prayed to God for a healthy birth and baby. The hospital, St. Michael's Medical Center, was only 5 minutes away. I parked my car and anxiously went inside the hospital. The personnel ushered me into the waiting room. They informed me that she could deliver at any minute. I asked if I could see the baby be delivered, and they said sure. They prepped me, put on the head covering and the surgical type gown. I sat in the hall near the delivery room in a bit of a daze. It seemed like forever, but it probably was only a few minutes. The nurses pushed a stretcher into the delivery room. It happened so quickly, I was not able to see if it was Diane on the stretcher. Luckily, one of the nurses came out and informed me that it was her and told me to come into the delivery room. I was pounded. Just as I entered, the nurse directed me where to stand. Diane pushed out the baby. No heavy. Diane pushed out the baby. This was the first actual birth I had witnessed. I don't think I had even seen it on TV. And luckily, I did not pass out from the blood and other baby residue. Whoa. They did not ask me to cut the cord, and I didn't even know I could. The nurse put the just arrived baby on a table, cleaned the infant, and wrapped her in blankets. Mothers, you know all about that. The nurse then tried to hand me the baby, but like most men, I was too afraid I would drop her. The nurse held the baby and said, this is your daughter. My daughter had the same complexion as her mother, with a full head of the most beautiful hair. This is her picture. Look at that's the hair. And she's about 3 months, but she was born with all this beautiful hair. Note, Paden children are almost always born with a full head of black, beautiful hair. My first biological daughter, Shahara Sharice, born at 1:13 a.m. She weighed 7 pounds, 2 ounces, and was 18 inches long. May 29th, 1970 something. Best day of my life, all caps. Best day of my life. Harry Paden was now a father. Shahara's birth changed my life forever. I was now a father, and I had a child I was responsible for raising into a productive, caring, and self-sustaining human being. I've been successful. Those who know her. Shahara's self-sustaining. She cares about others. She's loved by more people. More people love her than they love me. 10 times more people love her than they love me. But that's me. That's not them. By the way, Shahara's mother allowed me to name her. Shahara is a better version of my name. See, I wanted a boy. I would not name my boy Harry, but thank God I had the little girl, the beautiful little girl, and I named her Shahara because it had Harry. Many people call her Hara, and it's just a better version of my name. Her middle name, Sharice, just sounds good with her first name. Shahara Sharice Paden. Her birth, May 29th, 1970 something. I know the actual date. Y'all don't need to know the date. Some of y'all be doing funny stuff. Was the best day of my life. It is highlighted in my autobiography. Last night I got to that part. Of course, it was very emotional. Thinking about it, probably gonna get emotional in a few minutes more about the end because I don't do the crying thing very well in public. But they're tears of joy. Joy. Shahara Sharice Paden, my only biological daughter. And if you wonder what my second and third best days ever, the second is the birth of my first biological grandson, Nasir Jaquil Paden. And the third is the birth of my second biological grandchild, my granddaughter, Sanaya Naomi Paden. And Naomi is the name of my mother. Shahara was thoughtful enough to give her my mother's name as her middle name. The book is coming quite well. I just finished that part, and I thought it not robbery to just share that with you. So this is a special edition you can share in my joy. You will never have to question whether my trip to London, Germany, Sweden, Czechoslovakia, China twice, and Denmark. I went to the red light district where all the girls are out there and there. You know, all that stuff I've seen up close and in person. But none of it compares to May 29th at 1:13 a.m. at St. Michael's Medical Center. My beautiful daughter, Shahara Cherise, was born. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Best day ever, in all caps. And if you wonder why I'm wearing so much red, favorite color used to be purple, which is now my granddaughter Sanaya's favorite color. But now Shahara's favorite color is red. You know, she loves Mickey Mouse. I have on rose gold, my big ruby. I have on my red shirt, my red shoes, my red glasses. That's in honor of the best thing that has ever happened to me. And that was the birth of my daughter, Shahara Cherise Paden, who is not only my daughter, she is my best friend. There's a saying that said, when God gave me a daughter, he also gave me a best friend. She calls me every day, just to see how I'm doing. Like Stevie said, she just calls to say she loves me. That's my best friend. Love you, Shahara. Mother of my grandchildren. To God be the glory.